Morning class 9C. Today we will continue chapter 2 of geography, under which we will discuss about major physiographic divisions. In this topic you will discuss about physical features of India under the following physiographic division. The first, Himalayan mountains; second, northern plains; third, peninsular plateau; then Indian desert; fifth, coastal plains; and the last, the islands. Now first we will start with the Himalayan mountains. As you all can see in the map, the Himalayan range is shown to you. Okay. Now as you all can see this map, where the Himalayan range or the Himalayan mountains are shown to you. As we all know, Himalayas are geologically young fold mountains. And they stretch over the northern borders of India. That means they are usually seen in the northern part of India. And they are in the form of an arc. You just see, this is in the form of an arc, covering a distance of 2400 kilometer, and their width is ranging from 400 kilometer, this is width, which is 400 kilometer in Kashmir, width 400 kilometer in 400 kilometer in Kashmir to 150 kilometer in Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh. Just see this map. Let me show you. See, do you see more width in the Kashmir border? Yes. And less width in the Arunachal Pradesh. So this is 400 and this is 150 kilometer. These mountains ranges run in west-east direction from the Indus to the Brahmaputra river. You know, you just see Indus and ranging to till Brahmaputra river. Okay, so that means they are moving from west to east. The altitudinal variation in Himalayas are greater in the eastern half than those of western half. The Himalayas consist of 3 parallel ranges. Let us discuss these parallel ranges. First, Himadri or Inner Himalayas also called Great Himalayas or Great Himalayas. Now when we see Himadri or Inner Himalayas or Great Himalayas, they are the continuous range and their average height is 6000 meter. What is the average height of the Himadri range or Inner Himalayas or Great Himalayas? 6000 meter. And the Himalayan peaks like Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga. In Himadri range we see Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Makalu, etc. And among them Kanchenjunga is the highest peak of the Himalayas in India. Because we know Mount Everest is in Nepal. So in India, what is the highest range? Kanchenjunga. And its average height is 8,598 meter. But we know that Mount Everest has highest peak, which is in the Nepal. That is, Mount Everest range is 8,848 meter, and it lies in Nepal. Now we know Great Himalayas are snow covered throughout the year, and the inner core of this mountain is composed of granite, which is very strong rock. The fold of Great Himalayas is asymmetrical in nature. So I hope you have understood that in Himadri or inner Himalayas or Great Himalayas, we see the highest peak of the mountains. Second part of the Himalayan mountain is Himachal or Lesser Himalayas or Lesser Himalayas. Now let's see where they lie. They lies in the south of Himadri and forms the most rugged mountain stream. It is composed of compressed rocks with height varying from 3,700 to 4,500 meter, and it is composed of ranges like Pir Panjal. You will observe the ranges of Pir Panjal, here, Dhauladhar. These ranges are seen in Himachal range. Dhauladhar and Mahabharat. This is also a Himachal range, Mahabharat. We know Pir Panjal is the longest and the most important range, and they also contain valleys having well-known hill station like Kashmir. Pir Panjal you will see in Kashmir. Pir Panjal range holds Kashmir, Kangra, Kullu of Himachal Pradesh, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet in Uttarakhand. All these hill stations comes under Pir Panjal range of Himachal. All these comes under Pir Panjal range of Himachal. I hope you have understood this part. Now let's move to the third range of Himalayan mountain, that is Shivalik range. Shivalik range. Children, can you see Shivalik range here in the map? Please see Shivalik range. This side you will observe Shivalik range, because we have started from this side. This is the first part, this is the second part, and this is called the outermost range, that is Shivalik range. Shivalik range. Okay, this is near Ganga. Near Ganga you will see Shivalik range. This is the outermost range, and its height varying between 900 to 1100 kilometer. 900 to 1100 meter. 1100 meter, not kilometer. The average width is 10 to 50 kilometer. Width is 10 to 50 kilometer. And they composed of the sediments, coarse sediments, and they bring rivers from the main Himalayan range. Shivaliks are known for their dunes, and that's why the places like Dehradun, Kotli Dun and Patli Dun are the part of it. Dehradun, Kotli Dun and Patli Dun are the part of it. So this much for today. Thank you.